So I've been involved in the market for 11 years, almost 10 years in management. The last almost 7 years I've missed one Saturday in 7 years. Get up at 2:30 a.m., get to the market at 3:30 a.m. and leave at 3:30 p.m. It's pretty interesting. Not missing so many Saturdays. Every Saturday is like when I used to play hockey as a young boy, and going with my dad every Saturday. We'd get up during the winter time at 4 a.m. and stop by the local donut shop. Donuts were just coming out of just being made. So every Saturday when I come to the market reminds me of my dad and I going to hockey. So what happens when we get to the market? We're going to look around, see if there's any cars to tow. That's our first mission. Sometimes people will think they're better off taking a taxi, which they are after a few drinks, but their car's got to go because we've got a big event and a big party to hold today. Probably about 10,000 people, so when we get there we'll look around. Need to. Yeah, hi, this is Phil Pagano, manager of the Farmers Market, downtown Sarasota. We have some cars parked under the sign, no parking 3 a.m. to 2 p.m. That would be 1525 State Street. Okay, we'll wait for the officer.
Got some songs going out to the folks down at the farmers market, and I can get a text from newspaper carriers, cops, people at the Quickie Mart, and the folks at the farmers market. They are off the wall with some of their requests. It's a warm and fuzzy feeling without trying to find all mashy and crap, okay? It's nice to know they're out there. It's nice to know they care, and it's nice to know that they listen. I'm going to play this one here for Uncle Phil because he's down there, big traffic fan, and it's that simple.
We're going to take a look at how the market actually sets up in the morning. Pretty interesting. Let's take a look. Good afternoon, you ready to set up? Let's go, Chef, you ready? Okay, everybody's pretty setting up here. People arrive at 4 a.m. It's about 6 o'clock now, so this is a good time where a lot of vendors come in. Good morning. Aloha! Look at these people. Look at the guacamole getting ready in the morning. Hey, any donuts yet? Okay. That's not very good. Let's get them going, and you know you're gonna have to move your spot. So there's a lot of logistic things that go on here at the market. You know, vendors have a lot to do. A lot of people don't realize how much work they put in it. They're working a lot during the week, putting together whatever the products they do. Good afternoon, Dimitri. Devin, why don't you grab us some radio? Can you grab me a radio also? Oh, good job. Some vendors, different vendors come at different times. A lot of the produce vendors will come between 3:30 and 4 o'clock and get set up. Some other people stagger in. I think the vendors know on their own sort of, you know, when to come and when to be prepared. But all vendors have to be set up by 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. there's no vehicles in the market footprint until after 6:45. So let's put music tent, Mr. Jim's tent, and a tent right across, right where our Good Gums are. She's not here today. Yeah, a lot of our vendors are fairly local, but there's, we have vendors from Northport, Bradenton, Waimama, but in general, the market likes to stay local. That's, I think that's a key part of why the market's been successful. As you see, to be a vendor, you have to be pretty dedicated. It's not an easy chore to be here. A lot are here 52 weeks a year. They'll take a few weeks of vacation, but other than that, I mean, it can get a little cooler in the winter, but it can get up to 100 degrees in the summertime. And a lot of these vendors come here at the same time, starting this early, starting at between 4 and 6 a.m. getting ready. So it is a labor of love. It's come about that with our customer count we did a few years ago, we're getting 500,000 people a year. So at this point, the market is full, but it's very hard to become a vendor. A lot of these people are longtime vendors. All right, what are you ladies doing? You're jackknifed in here.
I know.
You need to... Well, I'll tell you what, these people complain, you're gonna have to go back down the other end next time. That's what happens up at this end. Well, it's 6:45 and starting to get light, so this is when it all happens. All the vendors are pretty much in, and they need to be set up, and we'll be opening up at 7, and we'll be ready to go. It's going to be a big day, perfect weather.